Hey, what's up? Do you want to understand triads a little bit more? Okay, this is how I practiced my triads. I spent a lot of times learning and studying triads and trying to make sense of them and how am I going to use them and how am I going to memorize all these different shapes. So I spent a lot of time trying to memorize, like, these shapes going up, these shapes moving up the fretboard. And also I shied away from the cage system for a long time because I didn't want to be stuck in a cage, honestly. So I learned all the modes in theory on my own. I learned all of the patterns that I needed and then went back and infused them into the cage system, which is the way to go. That way I wasn't trapped in the cage system at all. But when I first started learning triads and tried to use them in chord situations, it was easy to get lost. Now I just knew a bunch of shapes. I didn't know what to do with them. So I came up with this exercise, and the reason I like this exercise so much is it's based on the most popular chord progression in Western music, and that's the 1-6-4-5. So when you're going to write songs, those are great go-to intervals and chords to use, and you're going to find those in a lot of songs. So let's just take the easiest one in the key of A. We'll start in A, because everybody knows the A major chord right here, the bar chord, right, on the 5th fret. Okay, and then if you've been studying triads at all, you'll see that, or the caged form, you'll see this shape right here. That's the A major. Okay, if that's the 1, the tonic, where's the 4 going to be? Well, the 4 is real easy. Now, if you know your triads, and you already know this. If not, I'm going to make it real easy for you. All I'm going to do is slam this ring finger down right there. That's the 4. That's the D. Because look at your D bar chord shape is on the 5th string, 5th fret, right there. That's your D bar chord. So guess what? There it is, right there. The D is the 4th of the A. If you're doing a 1-4-5 progression, it looks like this, right? A to D to E. That's your typical 1-4-5 progression. Okay? So this pattern right here should be super easy for you. And this is just 7 on the 4th string, 6 on the 3rd, and a 5th fret on the 2nd. Just those 3 strings is all you need. And then if I want to go to the 4 chord, the D, all I need to do is slam that ring finger right down and bar them. There's D. Now what can we do to find the 5? Because the 5 is going to be the easiest one right now, okay? Well, if this is the 4, then the 5 is just going to be 2 frets up. So we can slide that up 2 frets and then come back down. So there you have the 1-4-5 progression right there in A. It's that easy. Yep. Now the other way to get to the 5, which is just as easy, especially if you know the cage system, is going to be the C shape off the E. So that's this one right here. But let's just drop that pinky, and you'll probably know this shape already if you've been studying triads. There's the 5 right there. We're just going 1 fret down. 1, 4, 5. And now, right there, you can use this in any key. If you want to play it in B, well then we're going to start the major chord on B here. Take that variation right here, that triad right there. 1, slam the ring finger down. 4, 1 fret back. It's that easy. So now you've got 1, 4, 5 progression all within the same 2 frets. There's no more of the sliding up and back and down and going all over the place. You're right there. Just like that. Okay, now the 6th is a little bit trickier. Okay, we're going to have to think about the 6th. The 6th is going to be a minor chord. Okay, so what's the 6th? If the 5 is an E, then the 6 is going to be F sharp minor. So when I first started thinking about this, I really had to think about that. F sharp minor, okay? It's going to be F sharp, A, C sharp. So I'd have to find that. And what I did was I realized, like, here is an A, without moving my hand too much. Here's a C sharp, and then there's an F right under here. It's like a D minor shape right here, based on the 4th string. So what I'm doing is I'm going from the 4th. Remember, we have the 1 here, 4, slam that ring finger down. Now all I have to do is that middle string, I have to flatten that a fret. So I'm going to move on the 3rd string, I'm going to move down here to the 6th fret. And then I got to throw my pinky on under there. So this is the shape right here. It's a D minor shape, if you can see that. There's the 6th. So I would practice moving from the 4 to the 6th. 4, and then back to the 5. So let's do a 1, 6, 4, 5 progression. 1 is the A, 4 is the D, and now the 6th is the D minor shape right in that same position there, and then the 5. All you got to do is practice it in different keys. Move it up to a B. There's our B. 1, 4, 6, 5. And mix it up. Take out a sheet of paper and write down 1, 6, 4, 5 in as many different combinations as possible. We could try a 1, 5, 6, 4. We could try a 1, 4, 5, 6. And then you practice going over these progressions in that same box right there. And then the next thing I would do is I would say, okay, now I know A here, what about here on this A? And then I would go through and I'd figure out, okay, A, there's 1, where's the 4 at? Well, this D is right here. So if you look at the cage system, that's the C pattern right there on the root note of D. Where's the 5 at? The 5, remember, is E. Well, I have an open E right here. So if I just took those 2 notes here, the triad right there. 1, 4, 5. Now, if you want to take the 6th, a minor, 6 is F sharp minor. So look at here. Just take these notes. 1, 4, 6, 5. And there you have it. You know, and then from there we could really figure out just about anything else from that point, because once you know the 1, the 4, and the 5, well, where's the 3 at? you're either one step away from the 4, you know, half step away from the 4, or you're a whole step away from the 1. Where's the 7 at? The diminished. Well, that's a little bit trickier. But if you know where the 6th is, you're a step away from the 6th, or one step back from the 1. Just like we moved the 5 from here. We went here, we went... There's the 4, we could just move the 5 right up here. That was a quick way of finding it, is knowing that the 4 is just a step away from the 5. So, I hope this helps you out. Give it a shot. Play songs that you already know how to play, and see if you could figure them out using this triad method, and make up little exercises for you. Write down random intervals. I would start with the 1-4-5. That's so simple. That's the, you know, the 12-bar blues shuffle. You're already familiar with playing that, and that's the easiest thing to do, is 1, 4, 5, or 1, 4, 5, and mix it up and change it and play in a different key. Just like that. And you make up these little exercises for you, and the more you do this, the quicker it's going to be, and it's all going to start to make sense, and now you know where to find things. And trust me, you'll be writing songs after messing around with the 1-6-4-5. I mean, that's been done a million times, and there's a million more songs that can be written using the same progression, so why not use it, enjoy it. And anyhow, that's my quick lesson of the day. I hope it helps you out, helped me out, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next lesson. Take care.